Time for basketball. It is New Berlin, Eisenhower, and Bayport live on W7. Well, again, one of the marquee matchups of the weekend, featuring two very, very successful teams and two very successful programs, and two very well-coached programs as well. Eisenhower in purple and Bayport in white, and off we go. We are underway. Today's game, 100% live, 100% free, brought to you by our friends at Zone Athletics. Find your zone with Zone Athletics, www.zoneathletics.com. Also find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those fun places. If you're looking for custom apparel, uniforms, fan wear, anything around youth and high school sports, they got it in spades. Emma Nagel, no good on the shot. Aaron Hedman on the rebound for Eisenhower. No score, just underway. We'll get a scoreboard up in a few minutes. 17:23 to go first half. No score. Eisenhower in purple and Bayport in white. Bayport defending state champions in Division I. Almost everybody returned from last year. Featuring 23, Emma Nagel. You got to know Emma in the postseason and throughout the state tournament, and it was a very well-known thing that Emma has a ham and cheese hot pocket before every Bayport game, and we made sure to ask her that after every tournament game, and she confirmed that she indeed had one every game. So look for a Hot Pockets commercial today. We're trying to get them as a sponsor if we can. We think that would only be fair. Basket in and good for 22, Mackenzie Johnson, the 5'8 senior, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Pirates. Just underway, 16:52 to go first half, 2-0. Bayport with the lead. Eisenhower with the ball. Aaron Hedman out of the perimeter, picks up her dribble, and tight defense now by Bayport. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Nagel. Kick out, three-point shot. Got it! Mackenzie Johnson again, and it's 5-0 Pirates. Well, good start here for Bayport, leading 5-0 in the early going. 16:19 to go first half. Aaron Hedman for three, no good. Ball loose, and Nagel picks it up. 5-0 Pirates with the lead, 16:03 first half. Hey, big thanks to Coach Sotiros from West Allis Hale for filling the number 2 chair this afternoon as we covered a great Brookfield Central Appleton East game. East wins that 46-43. Logan Lowry was our player of the game. Shot no good, and ball loose on the floor and picked up by Ike. Expect a physical game. Both of these teams are not afraid to mix it up physically, and a lot of great athletes on both teams. So I'm sure we'll see a lot of that this afternoon. 5-0 in favor of Bayport. 15:29 to go first half. Good patience here by Ike. Out of bounds, Bayport ball. Well, congratulations, Andy Monfrey, new head coach at New Eisenhower. And we say new head coach just because it's new in title only. Coach Monfrey has been with the program for many, many, many years. And as I've said quite frequently, he's done a lot of head coaching type activities over the years with Coach Schmitz. And I think everybody to a person was really thrilled to see that Coach Monfrey get the head coaching opportunity when Coach Schmitz stepped down over the offseason last year. And Coach Schmitz obviously did a fantastic job, and there's no question Coach Monfrey will continue to keep this program at the highest level. And there's nobody can doubt that New Eisenhower girls basketball is one of the best programs in our state. So congratulations, Coach Monfrey, and let us know if we can ever help with anything. Emma Nagel for 2, and it's 7-0 Pirates. Quick timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching W7. Seven nothing Bayport. 14:23 to go first half. Ike with the ball. And there's a steal by Nagel. Kick out 3, no good. Good look though. 22, Mackenzie Johnson off to a great start. Erin Hedman on the foul is her first. Hedman, senior and University of Minnesota commit for women's basketball. First free throw in and good. For number 20, that is Reagan McIntyre, 5'8" senior. 8-0 Bayport, 13:54 first half. Second one by McIntyre also in and good, 9-0. Still early, 13:50 to go, 9-0 Bayport to start. See if Ike can get it going here. Nice drive, baseline up and under and in for 2, very, very nice. Lexi Bujetsky for 2, it's 9-2. Kick out. Nagel traveled. Eisenhower ball. Shot in and good, three-pointer. Bryn Furstenberg with a 3. Bryn, 5'10", sophomore, and it's 9-5. So good start for Bayport. Good answer by Ike. Shot no good. Rebound Eisenhower. Furstenberg with the rebound. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound Nagel. Looking ahead, a little too strong on the pass. Turnover, it'll be Eisenhower ball. Nine 5, 4-point lead for the Pirates. Aaron Hedman. Good defense by Bayport. And traveling on 22. Caitlin Nee, 5'9", sophomore. (9-5) in favor of Bayport with 11:47 to go in the first half. Open look, 3, got it. 3-point shot, in and good for Emma Krieger. Kruger, down here it's Krieger, I think up there it's Kruger. I know we got some Bayport folks on the line, so give me a clarification. I would say Krieger, but you probably would say Kruger. So let me know which one it is so I can make sure to get this young lady's name right. I hate getting names wrong. I just absolutely hate it. So Pirate Nation, I know you're out there. Give me the correct pronunciation. Easy for me to say. 12-5, Pirates by 7, and I'll get you the correct score. How's that? And everybody wins. Turnover, it'll be Eisenhower ball. (12-5) with 11:01 remaining. Eisenhower foul on 34. That's Maddie Blazik. Bayport ball. They lead by 7. Early scoring for Bayport. Mackenzie Johnson with 5. Emma Nagel with 4. And Emma Krieger with 3. 12-5. Pirates by 7. Nagel. And a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on Bayport. I'm telling you, there's a lot of physical activity going on the floor with these two. Eisenhower ball, they trail by 7, 12-5. And offensive foul on number 20. Nikki Dienberg, Nikki a junior, 5'7" junior. Mackenzie Johnson comes out for Bayport. 5 points for Mac in the first half, 12-5 in favor of Bayport with 10:14 to go first half. Hey, big shout out to our friends at Bayport Radio. Sure they're around here somewhere. They've been great friends of ours, and we kind of support each other. So we'll be hanging out with those guys on New Year's Eve when we go up to Bayport for your game against DSHA. But they do a lot for the Bayport district and high school, and just hats off to those guys. Great job. 12-5 with 10 minutes to go first half. Kylie Lemberger, number 3. With the ball now down in the corner. Maddie Klafka, 13, driving in, and no good. Rebound, Nagel. Well, I think we're seeing what we've kind of been seeing all weekend, and that is it's early, and the shots aren't necessarily falling yet, and probably won't for a while. But, good effort by both teams here to start. Put back in and good by number 30. That's Maddie Drock. I'll tell you what, there are some tremendous athletes on this Bayport team. Drock is a heck of a softball, or not softball, a soccer player, and Nagel's an all-state soccer player. You got a lot of multi-sport athletes on this group. I think Germantown might still be seeing Maddie Drock in their nightmares. There's a three-pointer. Kruger for 3. 17-5 Bayport with a 12-point lead. Lemberger blocking foul, and 1. Foul will be on Drock. Maddie, a 6'1 senior. Aaron Hedman will come back in, and out comes 34. Maddie Blazik. Going to the line for 1 will be Bryn Furstenberg. And gets the N1. That's 6 for Furstenberg and 2 for Hedman. 17-8, Pirates by 9 with 8:34 to go first half. Pass inside and traveling. Coach Monfrey tells players, find your spot. Again, good team, good program, and they certainly know what they're doing. Drive inside all the way, and no good. Rebound, Drock. 17-8, Bayport. Leading by 9 with 8:02 to go. Drock again. Maddie Drock for 2. Well, Bayport's been able to do what they want inside so far in this first half. Right now up by 11. They've led by as many as 12. It's 19-8 with 7:37 to go first half. Again, these games just fly by. Bayport ball. Drock again, and charge this time. That's 2 on Maddie. Gonna have to sit her now, I would assume. See what Coach Coleman wants to do. Katie Coleman, head coach at Bayport. State champs, and has just done a fantastic job at Bayport in her time here. This program is really elite at this point, and Coach Coleman would not take a lot of credit for that. I know that, but she sure deserves plenty. Doing a great job. Great leader of these young women, doing a fantastic job. That's a traveling call, and good call that time. Kylie Ledberger, guilty of the travel. 19-8. In for Bayport, number 14, Elena Abel. Abel, a 5'7 senior. Very senior intense team, this Pirate team. 19-8. Here's Nagel. Open look 3. No good. Boy, they're getting a lot of looks, I will say that for sure. And another turnover. Abel pull-up jumper off the glass and in for 2. Elena Abel. 21-8 Bayport. with 6:17 to go in the first half. Reminder, coming up next, the finale, Milwaukee King and Pewaukee. 6:14 to go first half, 21-8. There's Kennedy Osterman down there. KO getting ready for her matchup. Let me see if I can find her on camera here. There she is, talking to Jasmine Kondrakiewicz. Kennedy Osterman on the left, point guard for Pewaukee. Jasmine Kondrakiewicz, Big Money Jazz as we call her, on the right. (21-8). In favor of Bayport. It's been all Pirates so far. Open look, shot no good. Rebound. Boy, a lot of second chances for Bayport so far. And Drock goes up and is fouled. Foul on Hedman. That's 2 on Aaron. Drock hits them both. 6 points for Maddie. Beg pardon, 1 of 2 for Drock. 22-8. You have to say when you do too many things, you do a lot of things mediocre. Open look 3, got it. Nikki Dienberg for 3. And it's 22-11. Shot no good. Here comes Ike back the other way. Chance to close it to single digits. Nice decision by Lemberger to hold it up. Hedman. Skip pass. Baseline jump shot. Furstenberg, no good. Nagel on the rebound. You know, one of the things Coach Coleman told me after the state championship game last year, got a chance to visit with her for a few minutes immediately after the game, and I asked her about Emma Nagel, and she said, you know, the only thing I can say about Emma is that she's a winner. You know, she said, you know, the play that they had that Nagel made to win to basically win the game was not necessarily designed for her. It was an option, but it was really designed to be her as a decoy. But she got the ball and she took it to the rim and made the basket to win the game. And she said, it didn't surprise me that she did that. That's just who she is. She's a winner. And, boy, you love having kids like that in your program because it's so contagious with everybody else. And she's a great one. That's going to be a charge. Nice job by Nagel taking the charge right on cue. 22-11, 15 foul on Ike. Hedman's got 2. Elena Abel will bring the ball up the floor. Coming up next, Milwaukee King and Pewaukee to close out the 2019 Brookfield Central Thanksgiving Shootout. Also at 8 o'clock on W7 LIVE will be Kokana and Oak Creek. Knowing myself as I do, I'll probably sneak over and watch the end of that game after the Pewaukee King game. Open look 3, no good. Rebound, Drock. Boy, Maddie Drock has been unstoppable in this first half for the Pirates. It's 24-11. The second chance points by Drock have been a huge difference in this first half. 24-11, and we're going to have a foul. I believe it's on Nagel. We'll see. Nagel on the foul. That's first on Emma. Coming in will be number 20, Reagan McIntyre. She'll come in for Kyla Hendricks. Hendricks, a 5'4" freshman. 24-11, 3:52 to go first half. Good patience here by Ike. They've not had a lot of second looks at anything. It's been 1 and out every time. And every shot contested, and Drock is right there again with a hand in the face. Shot no good. Rebound, Bayport. Elena Abel, 13-point lead for the Pirates. 3:20 to go first half. On W7 Light right now is Mishicot and DSHA. Shot no good, but again a rebound. Nagel, no good. Boy, Drock is fighting for every offensive board. Just outworking everybody on the floor right now, Maddie Drock. 24-11, Bayport by 13. And now under 3 minutes to go, 2:57. And there's a steal by Nagel with Abel. And splits the defenders and pitches to Abel, no good, but in and good for number 20, Reagan McIntyre. And the Pirates are making a living on these second chance points. It's been, the majority of their points have been off of offensive boards, and you can't allow that and expect to win ball games. 26-11, a 15-point lead, biggest of the night for Bayport. And again, Ike's a really good team. I would say I'm surprised, not shocked, at the first half so far. I mean, there's a reason this team won the D1 state championship last year. They're a really, really good team. It wasn't a fluke. And again, hats off to Coach Monfrey and the Ike leadership and scheduling tough games. I mean, that's what makes you good in February, and Coach Monfrey knows that, and they know that better than anybody. So, they don't shy away from anyone. They'll play anyone, anywhere, anytime, and you really have to admire that, and I do. 26-11 with 2:13 to go first half. Big shout out to our friend Drew Pellin from Eisenhower in the house tonight, wearing the cool velvet purple jacket and rocking it. There's a three-pointer. Avery Psyche for three. 26-14, first points for Avery. But Drew rocks it in whatever he wears. I mean, he's the man. It's Drew's world. We're all just living in it. Underneath, and McIntyre will go to the line. 26-14 with 1:42 remaining in the first half. Nagel comes out, 1:42 to go first half. And in for two. Mackenzie Johnson for two. Three-point shot, no good. Guess who? Drock on the rebound. Seven for Johnson. 28-14. A 14-point lead for the Pirates. Shot no good. How fitting the score is 28-14. Both schools also outstanding football teams. Just really, really good football teams. Matt Kern does an amazing job at New Berlin Eisenhower and has for several years now. A great program. Coach Kern is just a fantastic coach and just an all-around great guy. He really is a good friend of ours. 28-14, under 40 seconds to go, out of bounds, and it'll be Bayport ball. .36 seconds and counting, 28-14 Bayport. I was going to take you to DSHA and Mishicot at halftime, but I'm seeing Larry Klein. They must be at halftime also. Well, we'll see if the Pirates look for one shot here. It's been all Bayport in this first half, 28-14. And ball loose, picked up by Ike. And knocked away. Mackenzie Johnson. Quick hands by Mack. Dienberg back in for Eisenhower. 28-14, 12 and a half seconds left first half. Dienberg looking at the shot, but McIntyre right on her. 7 seconds, 5 seconds. Up and under, no good. 3 seconds, 2, 1. At the buzzer, no good. It's halftime at Brookfield Central. Your halftime score, Bayport 28, New Berlin Eisenhower 14. We'll take a break and be back with the second half. You're watching W7. 32-16 in favor of Bayport to start the second half. And there's a three-pointer in and good, 35-16. Mackenzie Johnson well, Bayport led by 14 at the break and have extended that now to 19, 35-16. 2 points in the second half from Hedman for Eisenhower. Gives her 4. Had to run over to W7 Light and check in on those guys, and we had some issues over there to address, and now I'm back over here again. So big thanks to Ed Rowie and Larry Klein for all their work today. They've done a fantastic job over at W7 Light. Mishicot and DSHA playing on our Facebook page right now if you want to watch that. Here it's Bayport and DeBrill and Eisenhower. It's been all Bayport, 35-16. And turnover by Ike. If you were to look at the summary of the first half, it was really Maddie Drock with a ton of offensive rebounds and really just Bayport in general getting second, third, fourth chances at the basket offensively and cashing in on those. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Bayport. And defensively, Bayport has done a great job at holding Ike to really one look and 1 and out. And if you can do that and get multiple looks offensively, odds are you're going to win those games. Three-point shot is no good. And Mackenzie Johnson hits another 3, and it's 38-16. Bayport by 22. We'll take a break. We'll be back. It's W7. Get it? Are they panicking? Can you go work that camera here? Well, I had to go lend a hand over at W7LIVE to get a camera back online, and we tried to do some manual camera work here in the meantime, but I think we're back in business. 45-24, Bayport by 21. And again, to me, the difference in this game, and again, just my humble opinion, is Bayport's physicality is so. It's such a big presence. It's just a big part of their identity and who they are, and that's just a part of that community, just that toughness that goes with it. And if you look across the spectrum of sports, I mean, this is not unique to girls basketball. This is the identity of the team, the identity of the school, the identity of the program. This is just how they train, how they prepare, and how they execute. And you could look at soccer, you could look at basketball, you could look at football, you could look at any sport. This is what they do. They remind me a lot of Muskego, to be honest with you, the athletic-wise. A lot of the same type of characteristics. And, you got to say the results speak for themselves. Certainly the athletic department has done a great job, and they do a lot in strength and conditioning. And, I think we're past the day where you can dismiss the importance of that, because it's so obvious the difference, the schools that do and schools that don't. Now, with that said, Eisenhower does a lot around strength and conditioning as well. They're also a very physical team, physical program. But tonight, it's been too much Bayport tonight. (45-25) with 11:42 to go. I got a admirer coming down saying hi to me. We'll have to get her on camera later. (11:40 to go). 45-25. Bayport. Running jump shot, no good. Rebound, Pirates. Look ahead. Up off the glass and in for two. Emma Kruger. It's over.
As we speak, we're go time. All right, we switched over. Having issues in the auxiliary gym. Camera went dead. And we are trying to get that taken care of. So Gary's on a mission. I am unprepared. Nothing new there. As Bayport has a 23-point lead over Ike. Shot no good. Rebound. Bayport. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he left me. The microphone's fine, but I can't read anything. Ike pushing up the right side as we approach the 10-minute mark in the second half. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Bayport. This is a very good Bayport team. Team we got a chance to watch last year. Timeout on the floor. Bayport takes it. Score with 10:05 left in the game. Bayport 50. New Berlin Eisenhower 23. Long day here at Brookfield Central. We're in the auxiliary gym. We had a DSHA game, Michikat. DS was opening up the game. I believe when I left, it was up to 21. That was a considerably closer game early on. And so game number 5 will end like the other 4 in double-digit fashion in the auxiliary gym. Here at the Brook Central Thanksgiving Shootout. Hopefully Gary will be back shortly. We'll have the microphones and cameras all set over there because we lost both. So he's over playing with buttons and knobs, and I have a strong suspicion he's not going to be able to fix anything. Just don't think the camera we had that has taken a softball to it was prepared to handle an entire day's worth of work. But we shall see. Under the 10-minute mark now. 50-27 still is the score. Eisenhower pushing up right side. Drive cut off. Denberg right side. Little step fake. Pulls it back out. Good patience by Ike. And at this point, good attack, just couldn't finish. Kylie Lemberger. At this point, when you're down 23 with 9 minutes left and it's this early in the season, you're just trying to find positives, have good execution, and go from there. You're not worried about winning or losing this game at this point. And now our feed is getting hiccupy. If that's a word, that's what it's doing. Nine minutes left. Bayport up 23 with a steal pushing the other direction. Ball right corner. Dribble handoff. Elena Abel. Good cut. Backdoor. And finish. Emma Nagel going backdoor with a nice move and finish. And the lead's up to 25. Three up top. Good. Aaron Hedman. 6'3" senior buries the three. 52-30. 8-minute mark approaching. Nagel had a little hop when she caught it and turns it over. 52-30 the score, 8:01 left. Bayport up. Still getting full court pressured is Eisenhower, and that's going to be a foul. .22 Mackenzie Johnson. Committed the foul. That's the 5th team foul. Bayport. Team foul number 5. 3-pointer off the mark for Ike. Rebound by Emma Krieger. Pass left side. Great feed. Unfortunate. So as the cutter went back door, the defender turned her back, so she led with the pass, so the only person that could see the ball was the offensive player going to get it. collected it and just rolled it off the rim. Great pass, one you don't see very often, especially in a tight space like that. 7:35 left, 52-30. Eisenhower three, good. 13, Maddie Klefka. Buries the three. Lead cut to 19. Good spin move, kick out. Shot fake, drive, attack, get that out of here. Blocked out of bounds. Approaching the 7-minute mark, 52-33, Bayport in front. Oh, I could update that scoreboard. Let's do that. I forgot he's got the gadgets. He's got all these fun gadgets. But his stats are nowhere near mine. Of course, all stats are unofficial. Bayport ball underneath. Eisenhower player had her back to the play and just reset it by throwing it off the defender. Well done. Smart play. Second time today we've seen that on an inbound where a player threw it off a defender's back. Bayport end line out of bounds. Gets a double screen to the inbounder. Spin move. Foul. And good. Emma Krieger with the nice spin move. Gets the basket and the foul. Goes to the line. Free throw is good. 55-33. Push the other way. Eisenhower, quick and easy. If it was that easy all the time, they'd do it. Kylie Lamberger with the lay-in. Nagel, nowhere to go. Kicks it out. Three, no good. Three ball, corner pocket, no good. Put back, deflected, and still almost went in. As she put the shot up, it was blocked. It still went up there with soft touch and had a chance to roll down, just rolled off. Six-minute mark now. Bayport comfortably in charge. And in the lead, 55-35. Again, if you're looking for Gary, he is trying to get us squared away in the Aux gym. And we're going to get a timeout, Bayport. So 5:57 left. Bayport up 20 here at the Brookfield Central Thanksgiving Shootout. I don't know what game number they are on. We were on number 5 in there, so I'm going to assume number 5 in here. But I have a strong suspicion that the games from the other gym are going to come to a conclusion. We can't get a camera up and running. And we can't keep a charge, so it's going to make it really challenging. Tried different gadgets to try to get it to go. Back live, Maddie Klefka shooting free throws. Hits the first. Second one up and good. So if you're Coach Monfrey, you're just looking for positives. You still want to execute. So you still got your starters out there and still working hard. You still have to get better. You're only a couple games into the season. And there's a steal. Ooh, and they get a carry on the call. Both Kylie Lamberger and I disagree with that call. But I was blocked. I really couldn't see it. But down 18. I don't know that anybody would have really said much. Pass right side. Back up top. Good action from Bayport. Runner, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Nikki Denberg comes away with it. Quickly cut off and nowhere to go. And a travel. Little shot fake shuffle. They get you every time. Approach the 5-minute mark. Bayport 55, Eisenhower 37. Nagel jumper no good. Good box out and offensive rebound. Good cut action off the ball, and that's going to get you 2 points every time. Good action. Emma Krieger stayed in the play, gets the layup, and scores. And Bayport maintains that 20-point lead. Eisenhower ball right side. Jumper, good. Maddie Klefka again. Ball up left side. And out of bounds. Foul is number 6 on the team. .420 left in this one. 57-39. Bayport up comfortably. Flare screen jumper, no good. Offensive rebound and putback, no good. Offensive rebound blocked, but a foul. Maddie, is that Drake? Sure looks like it. Staying active. Refused to be denied, getting 2 offensive rebounds. Now shooting free throws. Hits the first. And the second one's up and good. Back to 20, 4 minutes left. Pass deflected. Drake. And a little push, yep. She jumped out 3 feet. Usually going to get that call. So we got free throws for Aaron Hedman. First one, no good. And the bonus try. Offensive rebound. Gotta like the way Eisenhower continues to hustle. He played to the buzzer. For shot, no good. Nagel comes away with the rebound. Bayport push, left side. Right wing in lob pass, kick out. Constant cutting, constant motion. Clock ticking, 2:45 left. Drive, kick out, shot fake, sweep runner, good. Good patience, and Mackenzie Johnson finished it at the end. Bayport, real nice job. But as I say that, Eisenhower goes down and scores. And I missed who it was as I was trying to keep the scoreboard up. 2:22 left. And what I believe to be game number 5 of the day here at the Brookfield Central Thanksgiving Shootout. Bayport up 20. Pass right side. Inside out. Three-pointer. Good. Good execution right there. Inside out basketball. And Avery Psyche with the three and then a layup on the other end. No good. Under 2 minutes now. Eisenhower one last push. Good reverse. No good. And we've got tied up possession. Jump ball stay right there with Eisenhower.
Take this over to Larry.
What's up?
Take this over to Larry so you can put the phone in this. Have it on the tripod, plug your microphone back in. It should be good.
All right, with 1:41 left, I'm heading back to the auxiliary gym. See what we can do. Gary's going to take you home.
Well, the joys of a small company, that's what makes it fun. We're switching cameras back and forth and switching angles back and forth. And, we do what we can. That's all we can do, and we can't do any more than that. So hopefully that's good enough for y'all. And it is always good enough for you guys. You guys are the absolute best supporters we could ever ask for. We could literally do just about anything, and you support us no matter what because of, what we do and who we are. And, can never ask for more than that. So I apologize for the issues, but again, I know you don't need an apology or even want one because you're appreciative of what we do, and we appreciate that. So thank you. Much appreciated. We'll move on here. 61-44, Bayport with 1:41 left. Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game. 1:41 left of this one. Eisenhower with the ball, trailing by 17. Thank you to Coach Rowie for stepping in while I was reshuffling equipment next door. And foul on Dienberg. She did not like it. That's 4 on Nikki Dienberg. Well, Nikki frustrated, and rightfully so. I mean, they're competitors and they're warriors, and they don't like to lose, and you love kids like that. I mean, people get mad that she slams the ball. I don't. Hey, be upset when you lose. What's wrong with that? Don't be. I mean, obviously have sportsmanship, but. It's okay to be mad about losing. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what builds successful programs. I got no issue at all with what Nikki did. I think it's great. 1:25 left, 61-44. Nagel, bounce pass, and traveling on Hot Pockets. (61-44) again early. It's November. You put these two teams together in February, the outcome may be far, far different. It's a long season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Nice block by Nagel. But with all that said, you got to really be impressed with this Bayport team. I mean, they haven't skipped a beat since the Rush Center in March, and they look really, really good. Coming up next, the finale, Pewaukee and Milwaukee King. Talking to KO and Jordan Berglund and Viv Gendy and Morgan Zielsdorf, and the girls before the game. They're ready. They're ready to go. "17-point lead with 47 seconds left. And Bayport looking to just kind of run the clock out here. And a foul on Dienberg, and that is 5 on Nikki Dienberg, I believe. Dienberg fouls out, 61-44 with 37 seconds to go. And again, hats off to Ike. Again, they don't shy away from anybody. You play Bayport, you play DSHA. They played DSHA 72-66, and DSHA's playing next door. I'm telling you, that is one heck of a basketball team. So these are things that that test your mettle. That put all the cliches in that you want, but I mean, these are the games that get you ready for February. And this is, typical DeBerlin Eisenhower. This is what they do. They'll be ready. The team you see today will not be the team that you'll see in February, but the team that you see in February will be a result of the things that they do today. So good luck to Coach Bonfrey and the girls the rest of the way. We'll see them a couple more times. Once in Wrightstown on January 30th, and then once at the Hank Raymond's Classic on February 1st, almost 2 days in a row, at the end of January, early February. Timeout, Ike. And again, you may say, hey, well, why? You're down by 18 points with 20 seconds left. What's the point of a timeout? Because these games they're all teaching moments at this point. And so, you don't let a teaching moment go past. And you get a chance to do more instruction and get more preparation. That's good. That's a good thing. And that's what Coach Bonfrey's doing. So, again, the right things. We're going to break right after this and come back with the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game. And then we'll break the stream and come back for the finale, which is Pewaukee and Milwaukee King coming up next. Troy Berglund, parent of Pewaukee, sets the line score on these games, and he's saying Pewaukee minus 12.5 on Rufus King. We'll see about that. That's a pretty hefty margin. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Drock, and she'll hold the ball. Coach Coleman says, don't score, don't score. Classy as always, Coach Coleman. Final score, Bayport 62, DeBerlin Eisenhower 44. We'll break and come back with the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game. You are watching the one, the only W7, and you know it. We are live.
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets. When a hungry bunch shows up for lunch, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets, filled with delicious pepperoni pizza, chicken and cheddar, or ham and cheese in a crispy pocket.
When it's late at night and you want a tasty bite, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
The hot meal in a pocket.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
Try Lean Pockets, too.
Nice.
I don't know the question, though.
What? The answer, no. W7 Live, we are back with the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone player of the game. It is Maddie Drock from Bayport. Maddie, nice game tonight.
Thank you.
Hey! So, Maddie, first of all, I thought, one thing that caught me right away, it was really all of the second, third, and fourth looks that you guys got. And I thought you were so critical to that, under the boards offensively. Where does that come from? Because I think you and I both would agree that, rebounding is not necessarily a matter of, height or strength. It's really just a lot of desire. But not a lot of kids like to do that. But you seem like you really enjoy getting down underneath and banging bodies and getting basketballs. Do you like that?
I mean, yeah, well, last game I wasn't as aggressive. And then watching Emma in practice really helps, knowing how aggressive I need to be. So, yeah. Sorry.
Well, no, that's a great answer. And, I think it really, and I talked about this during the broadcast tonight, it speaks a lot to the identity of the team, but also to the identity of the Bayport family. And when I say that, I'm talking about all sports. If you look at you guys, not just basketball, but in soccer and in football and in softball and everything, it's really a physical type atmosphere. I mean, you've got to be strong, you've got to be physical, and I think that's a big difference maker. You guys remind me a lot of Muskego. Muskego's the same way. They really look at the weightlifting, at the conditioning, and the training as a big part of the athletics. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, you guys coming in, I mean, did you expect to beat a team like Ike by, 20 points? I mean, really, you're up 14 at halftime. You were never really pushed. I mean, does it surprise you guys are playing so well right out of the gate?
No, I think it took us one game to all start meshing together. Last game was a little rocky, but after we had more practices and our practice boys come in, I think we all just meshed together and we all played together.
Now, you play soccer also, right? Are you another soccer kid?
No, I quit in 8th grade.
You played in 8th grade. What other sports do you play? Is it just basketball?
Basketball now.
So you focus just on basketball.
Yeah.
So my soccer players back here, who else is a soccer player? There's a lot of soccer players on this team. And that's the other thing I would say about Bayport, and this is the thing that I really, really admire about your guys as an athletic program is they really encourage kids to play multiple sports. And I love that. I love that. And Coach Coleman is a huge fan of that. And I love that. So, great job, you guys. I don't dare ask the goal, but I mean, the goal's got to be, hey, we want to get back and do it all over again, right? Is that fair to say that?
It's a fair goal, but we need to work our way there.
You got a lot to do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of work to do yet, but I mean, it's a fair statement. I mean, that's what everybody wants here is to get back there and play again. We're going to see you on New Year's Eve. I'm hoping somebody's going to have some of those 2020 glasses. Okay. I mean, because I'm going to see you on New Year's Eve. We're 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's kind of weird. Can we have a New Year's Eve party at 3 o'clock or something? Because I go to bed 6 o'clock, so I'll be dead tired by then. So, okay, all right, I'll let you go home. You guys got a big trip ahead of you. Let me ask you one last question. Let me ask this for all of you guys. Hey, everything W7 does, we do for who?
The girls.
You guys are too mellow, you know. It's late, though. We're all tired, right? Okay. Hey, nice job. Yeah, it's late for me. I know. It's early for you guys. You're getting ready to get started. But, hey, nice job tonight. Great job. We'll see you guys on New Year's Eve. Good luck until then, and go Pirates.
Thank you.
You've been watching W7. We'll take a break, come back with the finale. Milwaukee King on W7, and, yeah, we'd be live.